Hi guys, welcome to Retrospect. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the stock slump on the latest tariff news and the soft jobs data. And the reason I'm talking about this is it obviously affects the crypto markets. So after that, I'm going to talk a little bit about some support areas on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the XRP charts. So Friday the 1st was kind of a disaster for the markets. The S&P suffered the biggest daily percentage decline in more than 2 months as the new US tariffs on dozens of trading partners and a surprisingly weak jobs report spurred selling pressure. Weighing on equities was an 8.3 tumble in Amazon.com shares after they posted quarterly results but failed to meet lofty expectations. So just hours before the tariff deadline on Friday, President Donald Trump signed an executive order imposing duties on US imports from countries including Canada, Brazil, India, and Taiwan in his latest round of levies, and they all attempted to seek ways to reach better deals. Further denting the confidence in the economic picture, data showed US job growth slowed more than expected in July, while the prior month's report was revised sharply lower, indicating the labor market may be starting to crack. So that raised expectations that the Federal Reserve will cut interest rates at its September meeting, but we don't know because we expected for the rates to be cut in the recent one and that didn't happen. So the Dow Jones dropped 1.23% in one day, S&P 500 1.6%, and the Nasdaq 2.24%. The S&P 500 recorded its biggest single-day percentage decline since May 21, and the Nasdaq suffered its biggest daily percentage drop since April 21st, which was the previous round of tariff news. Let's have a look at the effect that had on the Bitcoin chart. So you can see since the middle of July, Bitcoin has been trading in a channel. Right now, it's threatening to close below that channel, and if it does, you can kind of bet on it that 112 is going to be support, and if it drops below that, there's a pretty good chance that we could go past these supports of about 109 and 108 and possibly hit around 105, $104,000. I think that's the most probable scenario. If we get some meaningful closes below that, then it's probable that we could go to 102 and even just wick below 100, but I find that highly unlikely, but we never know. On Ethereum and XRP, I noted that there are 5 key areas in both. Ethereum right now is hitting a key support area of about 3,450. If there's a meaningful close below that, we're gonna look at probably $3,000 being a key area. If it closes below that, 2,772, and I think highly unlikely 2.4 or 2.1 in the immediate future. I mean, after this bull market, by all means, it could go even lower than that, but I don't think it's highly unlikely in the near future for it to drop below 2.7 in my opinion. XRP today and yesterday has dumped pretty hard. We're on 283 right now, which is also a support area. On its way up, on around the 15th of July, that was a support level. But if it breaks below that, you can bet that it's probably going to get to about 267. And if in the near term it goes below that, closes below that, you can expect it to probably drop in the region of 240 to 230. Two other support areas that I see are probably 211 and 192, but I think those are less likely scenarios in the short term. But you never know, and these tariffs have definitely played their part like they did in April, and we've seen a sharp decline in the crypto markets. We don't know where it's going to go, but I hope I've given you some kind of guidance on what support levels we need to be careful of. If we close below those, we can go further down. Guys, if you liked the video, like, subscribe, let me know what you think. Remember, this isn't financial advice. Anything can happen in the markets, as you know. We saw that during COVID, and I'll see you next time.